Hi guys, Dr. Josh Whitman here in Montgomery, Alabama. Today is the dreaded 2,000 meter row for Orange Theory Fitness Peak Performance Week. I hear all the time, online, at the gym, about how much people dislike getting on the rower. And that takes me immediately back to time in junior high and middle school and high school where we had to run the mile every Friday. And I would go out and I would run one lap around the track and I was done. I was spent. And nobody ever told me then that I was running too fast. I was running a quarter-mile pace to try and do a mile run. So I was going too fast, which pushed me into the mental space that I couldn't handle and the physical space that I couldn't handle, and I would stop. And that's what I want to do, is draw your attention to that today. If you go too fast on this 2,000 meter row, it will be miserable and morally debilitating and damaging to your appreciation for the rower. The key today, in my opinion, is having a realistic number you can hit for your 2,000 meter time. And then stick with that through the race. It's going to feel like you're not rowing fast enough for about the first 750 meters. That's okay, because the pain of rowing is not going to be covering the whole next half of the race. It's going to be the real difficult part's going to be the last 500 meters to 250 meters. Instead of spreading that misery out over 1,000 or 1,500 meters. If you row at a 1:30 pace, you're going to hit 6 minutes. If you row at a 1:45 pace, you're going to hit 7 minutes. If you row at a 2-minute pace, you're going to hit 8 minutes. A 2:15 pace gets you 9 minutes, and a 2:30 pace gets you 10 minutes. So know what you can do. Do the math on what your pace ought to be. Hit that pace and stick with it. Your body has a fixed amount of energy it can expend during the time in which you want to perform this race. Ideally, what you want to do is run out of energy at the exact same time you finish the race. Syncing those two together is not easy and typically requires some experience. So if you have a 2K time in mind that you can hit, go for it. If you don't, talk to your coach. They'll help give you a time that's probably something within your ability that you can shoot for as a benchmark. The point is, in all of this, is to go and have fun. If you find yourself being miserable on the rower, it's probably because you're rowing too fast. And I want to suggest that you slow it down just a little bit, so that you're able to find comfort on the rower, and over time you will be able to build back up your speed in a way that is satisfying instead of miserable. Like everything in life, growth takes place in the margins. So there's a space where you're comfortable. Everything beyond that space, you begin to get uncomfortable. The further you push past the comfortable zone, the more uncomfortable it becomes. And if you push too far, it becomes painful to a point that you'll stop. So it's between the comfortable and the stop point that you need to mentally get your head in the game to find a place that you're able to sustain. If you get to the end and you look back and you say, I could have pushed a little bit further, next time do it. If you find that your pace slips before the end of the race significantly, then you probably needed to slow down just a little bit on your pace for the whole event. Today's a day you get to see how much improvement you've made with the investments you've spent with Orange Theory and other workout routines and nutrition programs. Today lets you see and lets you know what you've been doing is having an impact on your fitness. So go out, have a great day, get your workout in, get your 2K in, know where you are so that next time you can shave a little bit off. With that, I'm Josh Whitman. I hope you guys have a great workout.